holes tomorrow. Okie dokie. You won't believe what I just did. I came up with this program with all this stuff, with this wireless microphone here, and I've been trying to use some earbuds, in-ear monitors, instead of using the monitor over here and it whistle as well. And I ran over my extension cord that goes to the thing and unplugged it. And so everything just went dead. And I looked, I thought, man, we're off the air. And then all of a sudden, I realized that the reason we didn't have the volume because it wasn't plugged up. But I'm glad you're here. It's been a couple of weeks since we were here. Let me see which camera I'm on. I'm on that's 1, 2, 3, 1. There we go. I'm on this one. I got 3 cameras hooked up here. How about that? Boy, hot stuff anyway. Anyway, I'm on this one right here. We weren't here last week, and I didn't think to check before I went on to see if our streaming codes were up to date. That puts me on Facebook. I know it never leaves on what's the other one, YouTube. Yeah, we're there. It's always there on YouTube, and that never leaves. But YouTube, you never know. I mean, Facebook, you never know, because if you're gone a couple of weeks, the codes may change. But anyway, but I'm glad you're here. If you're here, if you're not, I'm glad you'll watch it later, because a lot of folks watch the fact after. The funny thing, 2 weeks ago, the last time that we were on live, I played a song that I've played a jillion times. And I normally play it if I was doing a concert, an instrumental concert, I would play this song on the piano in the key of G. And but I played it on the guitar, and I was really embarrassed when I played it back, because normally I know what I'm playing, but with trying these earbuds out, my track was down and I lost where I was at on the track. I couldn't hear the key changes, and I wound up playing something else instead of something else. I think that I started with I Saw the Light and wound up with I'll Fly Away. It was crazy. But I'm going to attempt to repair this and play it like it's supposed to be. I Saw the Light. No I'll Fly Away intended. Well, Linda didn't come in tonight, and I didn't ask her to. Wasn't expecting her to because Friday, this coming Friday will be 2 weeks already. Time is going by so fast. Last Friday was a week ago, was our 55th wedding anniversary. And so we were blessed to be invited to a private party, a birthday party for someone, I will not mention whom. And we went to it. It was in Nashville, Tennessee, and it was a great time. Well, we had a great time. And I said it was our anniversary, but their party. But we had a great party. It made the night. The anniversaries were good, and we spent the night. Came back home on Saturday, packed our bags, and got ready to leave on Monday morning. We got up at 3 o'clock on Monday morning because we're 16 miles from the eastern time zone over here in the central time of Alabama. It's only 16 miles to the state line. But we had to get that hour, and it's 100 miles from here to the Atlanta airport. We couldn't fly out of Birmingham, couldn't get flights. So it's 100 miles. We had to get up at 3 o'clock, drive to Atlanta airport. We had to put my car in the parking thing and get a shuttle to the airport. And then we got into the airport in that morning rush hour time of about 7:30. Our flight was at 9:30, and it took us an hour and a half to walk very slowly through 10 of those fenced off things all the way through that security thing. Worst, I said, if I may forget someday and fly out of Atlanta, but it'll be at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'll never go to Atlanta airport and go through that again. Or I will tell them that my legs are broke, my knees are shot, my legs don't work anymore, I can't move, bring me a rolling chair. And so, anyway, we got there and got off the airplane, called Uber. Uber was there in 5 minutes or so to pick us up and drove us almost 30 miles in morning traffic down into Miami. And then we checked in the ship real quick and went out into the Caribbean, whatever you want to say it, down into the Caribbean Sea, and on our way to a beautiful island called Ocean Cay. And then the ship docked there the next morning, and we sat there on that island for 2 days, quiet and peaceful. It's a great cruise. Then the next night we floated all night, so quiet and peaceful, to Nassau. We've been to Nassau several times and wasn't excited about getting off. We just enjoyed some of the best food we've ever had on a cruise, on the cruise line that we're on. It was just a great time. And then we got back in late Friday night. We had the same thing. We had weather delays that caused 3 hours of delays, and anyway, but it was really good. But we come home long enough to unpack or repack and pick up with the mayor and his wife in their condo down in Panama City tomorrow for the rest of the week. Fireworks and 4th of July. So anyhow, old folks on the move. We ain't down yet. Don't count us out. We're not working on the road. We're not doing dates, services. I want to. We haven't quit. By no means I've not retired. I haven't quit. We got some things already cooking for the fall. We got some things in the book. And when it cools down, this heat wave's going after July and August, we're going to, and then of course we got wedding bells going to be ringing in September. And a lot going on, but October, November, and December, well, part of September, October, November, and December, we're going to get back busy and picking and grinning and singing and telling people about Jesus. Let's see, what can I play? I don't know if I played this last week or two or not, but I love to play this song. I played it in a tour I was doing of instruments of praise, and people just start singing along with you. and he tells me I am his own in the garden. Let's see if anybody has kind of jumped on the bandwagon here tonight and get the old iPad and see if anybody joining in here. Probably won't have too many people watching tonight because it being holidays. July the 4th this is probably the busiest time of the summer, and I see we got a few on here. Got Phil Myrick. Hello, Phil. How you doing? But glad you stopped by. Stan Patsy Rankin. Blessings. Love you guys. We love y'all too, Stan. We had some good times with you folks in South Carolina. Where you from over there? And the church that there were several different churches in that area, and then we came to well, the first time we came was to Ashtabula, Ohio. You had left South Carolina and gone way up above Cleveland. And we came all the way up there and had a great time. Met your wonderful. You had a house full of beautiful kids. 3 or 4, I think. I don't know exactly how many had, but they were so beautiful. And we had the best time with y'all. And then that was when Virgil and Becky was traveling with us. And then later on, Linda and I, we met up with y'all, and I can't even think of the name of that other town in Ohio, but we were there several times. And with you in South Carolina, a lot of places. And so y'all been meant a lot. I said y'all have meant a lot to us over these years. And I'll keep up with you on Facebook. I see what you're doing. You just retired from your church, and I know you do a little part-time work and some other things and whatever, but you can't just sit down, can we? We have to do something. But I love you guys. And Ray Snyder, you might be at the lake, buddy. I can't tell about you. You've been known to go there. Paul Duncan's always good to see you there. I appreciate you joining in. And the neat thing about it, all the people that come by and watch the program, they catch up because it's right there on Facebook. Or you can go to YouTube. You can go to YouTube and find a bunch of videos. I'd like to get enough hits they start paying me to be on there. I like to play and get paid for it every now and then. God's been good to me, for sure. Because we ain't broke and we ain't hungry. We're not homeless. We're not distraught. We have a sound mind. My mind is sound. I started to say it's a dollar bill, but that ain't too sound. But anyway, I like this old hymn book song. This is from an old album. was called At Calvary. Wendy Bagwell and the Sunlighters. I went on stage with them many times, and they started off with that. The second time around that I was with them, back in the, when was that? A long time ago. And mid-90s, 1995, Wendell, I call him by his first name. He passed away in 1996, and in June of '96, and I traveled with him last year before he died. And we went a lot of places with the song At Calvary. That was a good one. I got something to do for you guys. We had a bunch of this stuff on our website, but we changed. Well, we didn't really change providers. We just made some changes in our streaming, and because it seemed like it was doing us any good just to have it on the website, because most of our viewers comes from Facebook and YouTube, and so we changed our streaming company and just kind of cut the budget a little bit, and it wasn't costing us a whole lot of money. He was real good to us, and Dempsey Howard was Southern Gospel. I can't never remember it, but just look up Dempsey Howard if you need streaming for your church or whatever. He'll just treat you so right, and he did us for 10 years that we was with him. But anyway, long story short, I had a lot of video on the website, and when I left that company, all that came down. And so I was going through some stuff. I got my computer, my #1 computer that I use for all my music tracks and all, out of the shop. The motherboard went out in, and they fixed it for me, and I could put a new motherboard in it, the whole computer. And so I was going through a bunch of videos. I got a lot of it on DVD, and Linda and I did a ton of television back in the old days. We was a lot of churches had TV programs. They would tape us for their other programs or whatever and use them. We had Country Boy Eddie at Channel 6 in Birmingham, Alabama. Country Boy Eddie was on for years and years at 5 o'clock in the morning. We had to be in the studio about 4 o'clock to get sound checks. And Eddie, Country Boy, said one day, he said, why don't you guys come over and record a catalog of songs for me, and do 8 or 10 songs, and I can just put those in different places. And what you did, he played a lot. And then I found another video that was on VHS. Somebody recorded off TV from Cullman, Alabama. Rosie Roselle was there. I got a video of him. I've got the Seagulls, they were there. I think Buddy Poe and the Southmen. Just bunches of people, and Linda and Donna and I did a 3-song set on that. I was going to play it there, but I couldn't get this DVD thing to work. But I'm going to, in the next few weeks, I'm going to break it up. I come to you with the same old, you might get tired of some of the same old songs, but I'm going to play you some, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to play you a few inserts from some of our oldest video going way back to the 1900s. This is about 1997, I want to say, maybe 98, that Country Boy Eddie recorded these for us at WBRC right here, the TV station we watch now after all these years. And I'm going to play some of it for you, and I'm going to see if I can get everything going. This is not a professional way, but we'll see how it works. And if it goes, it goes, and we'll see what happens.
One by one we see His hand reach for our loved ones, and at times it seems too much for us to bear. But there's a land beyond the shadow of that valley, and we'll meet them all again over there. And after Every dark and fearful day will then be past. We will be at peace and safely home forever, in that perfect place called heaven at last. Just as soon as work down here has been completed, then he'll call and time nor tide can hold us here. He will send his angels down to bear us over, nevermore to leave the ones we love so dear. And after that there's gonna be a great reunion, when God gathers us together over there. Nevermore will death touch any of our loved ones. Forever we'll be in His loving care. Life is easy when you're up on the mountain, and you've got peace of mind like you've never known. Then things change and you're down in the valley. Don't lose faith, child, for you're never alone. For the God on the mountain is still God in the valley. When things go wrong, He'll make them right. And the God of the good times is still God in the bad times. The God of the day is still God in the night. You talk of faith when you're up on the mountain. Talk comes easy when life's at its best, but it's down in the valley of trials and temptations. That's when faith is really put to the test. For the God on the mountain is still God in the valley. When things go wrong, He'll make them right. And the God of the good times is still God in the bad times. The God of the day is still God in the night. The God of the day, the God of the day is still God in the night.
All right. I hope you enjoyed those. They're on my computer. That's why you were seeing the computer logo and stuff on the bottom. I just got tons and tons. I was so, I was distraught. It wasn't the end of the world, but I was so, I hated when the motherboard on this computer didn't have it. I might have some of them on, CD or DVDs. I got a stack. I went through probably 1,000 CDs and DVDs. I threw a garbage can of CDs away And I pulled out. I've got a stack that high of DVDs that Linda and I were all over this country on television. Some in Katanning, Pennsylvania, the Christian TV station up there. And I'm going to be sharing some of this with you. I even found some of my brother Verge and Becky. When Virgil was playing the bass guitar, playing the kick drum with one foot and the hi-hat with the other. Becky was playing keyboard, and I was playing guitar and piano, and Linda, the four of us. I found some old video that was cut in the 80s, and I'm going to share some of that with you the next few weeks. But I wish we still sang God on the Mountain. I told Linda a lot of songs that we sing are songs that the keys, she's got old, and what she used to sing, you see how high she was saying? I guess it was the hair. How'd you like that 90s hair? Maybe the hair helped her sing high, pushed up like that. But she says, it's too high. I start saying, so she says, it's too high. I told her the other day, I want you to go through some of these songs that we like, some of these good old songs that we sang all over this United States. And I'm going to make new tracks for them, and I'm going to drop them down to your key so we can sing them. Anyway, but I'm going to pick one more before I get out of here. I don't know if, I thought I saw a shadow coming down the hall. And I think she's cooking me some supper. You want to eat before or after? I told her after. So she's cooking me some supper. I didn't see Papa Joe on there. He might be on there by now, and he might be celebrating the 4th of July week and not be on. But he'll watch it sooner or later. And so I'm going to go off with this song tonight and play it for Papa Joe Salter down there in Middle Georgia. And he likes this song. it all, through it all. All right, folks, appreciate every single one of you that stopped by this evening. And share this video if you would, so some other people watch it. I love it when a bunch of folks watch it, and always appreciate it very much. And if nothing happens, we'll probably be back next Tuesday, because we we get back off this little Panama City Beach trip. We're gonna let the wheels cool for a little while. It's 70 mid. Feels like it's about 70 in this house. It's so hot outside, but Linda freezes me. I got socks. I'm in my t-shirt today. Notice that? I didn't put on a long sleeve shirt and cover my scars up. I even got on a pair of camouflage short pants, and my knees are shining. I didn't even put on my jeans today. I just lounging around, taking it easy. So, we'll probably be back next week or so and do a little more picking. I'll play some more of these old videos. God bless you. If you have any problems, if you, you'd be surprised that we get prayer requests. I have people send me prayer requests through Facebook Messenger. I get all the time. I get people that send me a message, pray for so and so and so and so. And if I'm sitting here not doing anything and I read that message, I pray right then for what that need is. And I've seen God answer some prayers. He likes a lot of people to pray, and there's power in numbers. That's why corporate prayer is so good in church. And but I pray for every need that comes in. And so if you have a need, just go on there. We'll pray for you. And I trust that you know the Lord is your personal Savior. We're in July now. July, August, and September. The month of July, that's a month. August is a month. And September is only 5 days of it. So 2 months and 5 days, I'll be 77 years old. That's only 3 years from 80. And I accept the Lord. I think it was in 1958, 59, or it's 1960 is what it was, 1960. And my phone's going off with a text. But anyway, I accepted the Lord when I was 12 years old, and I've never regretted it. And anyway, my supper's ready. How about that? I've never regretted accepting the Lord. And if you don't know Him, get to know Him. It's worth it, man. All right, let me get out of here, and we'll see y'all soon. And God bless you so much.